Hello to all you Kingdom Hearts fans out there. Of course, I am TJ, and I am bringing you yet another installment of my Kingdom Hearts reviews. Now, to bring you up to speed as far as the characters are concerned in this game, the main characters that you'll be controlling throughout the course of this game is Sora and Riku, which you'll be alternating between the two back and forth. Now, now I did just mention Sora and Riku as being the two main characters, the two protagonists. Also, you have King Mickey, who's in this game as well. Donald and Goofy, of course, make their return, along with Yen Sid, and the Mysterious Youth, who they dubbed as the Mysterious Youth, which happens to be a younger version of Xehanort from an alternate past. Also, there's Kyrie, Minnie, and of course, you've got Terra, Ventus, and Aqua from Birth by Sleep, along with Anthem the Wise. Now, the former Organization 13 members that are mentioned in this game is Roxas, who in turn returned to Sora, Jian, who was an imperfect clone of Roxas, returned to Sora as well. Naminé returned to Kyrie, and then Saïx ended up going back to, I would assume, his human form. I would assume, don't hold me to that though. Now, there were several Organization 13 members that were defeated and have since been revived in their own right. Of course, I am referring to Axel, Zaldin, Vexus, well, Vexen, I should say, Lexius, and Zexion. Now, Axel, whose real name is Lee, that's Lea instead of Lee, returns to Radiant Garden along with Dylan, who was once known as Zaldin, Ivan, who was formerly Vexen, Elias, who was Lexius, and Ienzo, who was Zexion, and the youngest member, well, youngest former member of Organization 13, I should say. The people I just mentioned, of course, arrives and is revived in Radiant Garden. Now, as far as the current members of Organization 13, or the organization now, of course, there is Xehanort's Heartless, Ansem, the Seeker of Darkness. There is Sigvar, who is Bragg and Birth by Sleep. And then there's Xehanort's Heartless, Zemnis, to be more specific. Yes, Ansem and Zemnis make their return in this game as well. Now, the new enemies that you'll be facing are going to be the Nightmare Dream Eaters. The Nightmare Dream Eaters are your equivalent to Heartless and Nobodies and the Unversed that you face in Birth by Sleep. But don't think that all of the Dream Eaters in this game are bad. You actually get to recruit Spirit Dream Eaters, which are the good Dream Eaters that in my viewpoint more likely protect people's good dreams and keeps them from having nightmares, whatnot. There is two modes, well actually one mode in this game, or one ability in this game that both Sora and Riku have, which I think is pretty cool. Of course, I'm referring to flow motion. And what that does when you're touching a wall or a pole is an aura of light around Sora or Riku, and they're able to dash at high speeds, vaulting from wall to wall, while performing other acrobatic feats. And I think it's cool. Now, one of the new modes in this game is what they're calling a dive mode. Not drive, just dive. And upon entering any world for the first time, Sora and Riku has to dive. I'm not saying that they actually have to dive. I'm saying dive into one. In each mini game, you're to take down enemies and collect prizes as you fall at high speed through floating kind of obstacles. Now, the goal of each dive varies from dive to the next. And once you've met a certain criteria for that particular dive, you will actually reach the goal. Another another new mode for this game, and this mode actually ties the entire game in together, is the dream drops between Sora and Riku. Now, unlike Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, where you have to go through the entire game as Sora, then come back and go through it as Riku to beat the game completely. With Dream Drop Distance, you actually alternate between Sora and Riku. But like I just said, players alternate between Sora and Riku whenever the drop option appears on the world map. You press it and try to do it out of combat, because I wouldn't do it during combat. Now, the drop gauge, which will appear at the bottom of the screen, continue to decrease as you explore the field or whatnot. When the gauge itself runs out, you enter bonus time and droplets appear more often. As the bonus time ends, you actually drop to the next character. Now, not only are you able to recruit spirit eaters, well, you also have a chance to create your own dream eater to help you in your quest. And with that, we're actually get to go through the walkthrough with the next episode. So strap up your seatbelt and sharpen your keyblades. We get to go back to Traverse Town on this one.